Welcome in. What's going on, everybody? We are live. Just making sure I'm on the right microphone here. We did a thing yesterday where my settings may have changed. What's up? We're good. Everything looks good there. We got new orders are coming in. Topps Chrome update. We have the Padres off the board in Topps Chrome update. Breaker's Delight. We got another case of that from Topps last week. Love that product. What team did I say is off the board? I know you guys don't care. That's how my brain works. The Padres. I was right. Alright. San Diego. Slam Diego. The Padres are gone. That leaves 16 left over there. But what's up? Heritage release day. Enough of that. It's time for this. Let's do it. 2024 Topps Heritage Baseball. Got a 12-box case. If you had pre-orders, we had some pre-orders with Hobbies and Blasters. Those will be out on their way to you today. And for those of you in attendance right now, this may ship today. It's a lot of cards, but Laura is going to start. Please don't fall. Laura is going to start grabbing these cards off the table as we break. So, these may very well get out to you, even with all the cards shipping. No promises, but she's here till 5, so. Just this. Oh! Timeout. It's going to be a minute. Oh, man. Oh, at least it still works. That's awesome. Successfully destroyed. It's somewhere looking over there. That's where it should be. And then we killed. Now it's dead. Alright. All that for it to die after the fact. Everything's good there. Sorry I'm breaking the cameras. Cool. And we're back. That's where I am. Oh no, this camera's all messed up. Hang on. Hang on, folks. That's better. That'll work. Oh, no, it's not. It is not. I'm sorry. That's better. Alright, who keeps taking the Dodgers in the first 15 minutes of this being posted? Let's see. I've been tracking a little bit better. Dodgers were the 8th team to sell, Shane, so you had some time. They were probably available for 20 minutes or so, maybe. But I've been keeping notes. That's how I've been making pricing adjustments. Depending on if I know that guy's a particular collector of that team, it doesn't really matter then. But if I don't know who they are, or I know that that's one of the hype teams, sort of just tracking how you guys respond to the listings. But yeah, the second case is about halfway full, so we'll rip that as soon as it's full. Hopefully today. There's no reason not to. I think our pick your team's really good price compared to some of the big people out there. I think we're real good, especially for shipping everything. So hopefully you guys want to break your heritage here with me, and we'll have a good time. Get a buyback of Dennis Blair. It's severely out of focus. There we go. Dennis Blair and 2024 Heritage Baseball is here. The box is falling apart though. Can't have that. Alright, cool. So there are, during the Topps Town Hall meeting yesterday, They did say that there are, so this set has facsimile autos. There are errors, or they're not errors, variations where the facsimile auto is missing from the card. So we're looking for those as well. I don't know if or how they're marked or anything like that, but especially with a product like this is why we ship all the cards. Because we are personally going to fly through the base. This isn't the most entertaining, but there's a lot of good things to look for in a product like Heritage. Topps announced or acknowledged the presence of magic boxes in Big League Baseball, where every pack could have an autograph in it, or if you get a magic box, every pack has an autograph. This is pretty cool things happening in the hobby right now. Topps Chrome Black next week. Bowman next month, early next month. So about a month away from Bowman. That's really all I got for now. We are going to do the Saturday night rips. So if you want to have me rip personal boxes for you, you buy your boxes on the website. Just leave a note that you want it to be a part of the Saturday night rips, and we'll rip it live Saturday night. So that's that for that. Here we go, folks. 2024 Heritage Baseball. We're looking for autos. We're looking for ink. We're looking for variations. We're looking for fun. Here we go. We'll go slow through the first box. Flipped over. Ryan McMahon. Why is it flipped over? Does it say? Holy cow, these backs are hard to read this year. 2-5. Can't even check the codes. Okay, so it's a variation. But why is it a variation? It doesn't say. We need another Rockies card to even know. I believe 1 through 100 are short print. Oh yeah, that's why they flipped it. They made the first. Yeah. You're right. Okay, I'm like, what the hell are we doing here? They put them at the beginning of the set instead of the end. Copy that. All right, gentlemen. Thanks for that. Moving on. I'm like, what's going on? Rasmussen, Alvarez, inserts. Is everything flipped over then? So, India. I don't know how short printed these things are. There we go. Yeah, that is what we're here for. What are you up to, dude? How's everything going? Reed Detmers, Clubhouse Collection game used. For the first hit of the day, Terry. Your Detmers napkin, sir. Can go there for a minute. Hopefully for a minute. Cole Calhoun. It's funny to it's high number, but it's a low number short print. No, still need to check back. Cool. Check the backs then. Check all your backs. That's why we ship all the cards, baby. If they're not gonna tell us, I'm not gonna know. Martin Maldonado. Whitey Herzog. Hancock, boom. Dunning, Bobby Witt Jr. Gabriel Arias. So yeah, there's a lot of. It's like our 5th of the box. Oh boy, what's this? Is this like black? Is this the opposite of? What did I have the page up? I just gotta get to it. Heritage Chrome. Don't care about Heritage Chrome. White borders. Yeah. That'd be cool. I just wish Cardboard Connection worked because Beckett sucks. Everything about Beckett blows. White border, red border is in the Hobby Giant. Black border. So is a black border not an assumed 50 copies? Because it doesn't say that now. It just says 1 in 97 hobby for black border. Short prints are... Card number 82 is not a short print. And card number 407 is a short print. This set is goofy. 1 through 81. 82 is excluded. 83 through 100. And then card number 407. So that makes me think card number 407 was supposed to be card number 82. What else? Who is card number 82? Eovaldi. And 407 is going to be Leody Tavares. Huh. Wonder why that even matters. I wonder if Cardboard Connection has a heritage page. I don't like this one bit. Flip stock. Okay, here we go. This is exactly what it should say. Flip stock is how. Here we go. We're giving you the whole rundown. 17 of you watching across all platforms. Hit the like button. I'm going to give you the whole breakdown on Heritage right now. So first we have Bailey Falter with the white border. I didn't know if they were playing games with us on this, but that's actually pretty cool. I like that. Flip stock, hobby exclusive. Those are usually only 5 copies. It doesn't say here though, but flip stocks are incredibly rare. Black and white images, white border. Black border is hobby exclusive. Error, color swap, missing facsimile is hobby exclusive. Image variation is hobby exclusive. There's also throwback uniforms and nickname variations. Chrome purple refractors are in hobby and value box only. I believe that's for the hot box if they still have those. The gold numbered to 5s are exclusive to the hobby, but the superfractor is not. So the superfractor could be in any format of the product. So what I'm looking at here is correct. And that's really about all we need to know. But yeah, Cardboard Connection doesn't even have the checklist. It's like Cardboard Connection is like dead. It kind of makes me sad. Because it was a pretty good resource. But here we go. Braxton Garrett Chrome to $9.99 for the Marlins. Cool chrome. Be cool if that was a refractor though. Where's there no color in it? Why is there no color? Where's the color? We got another low numbered tie on. So Don got a contract extension. I think is like, I forget. I want to say 80 million. I could be wrong. Maybe 50. Another low number. Our second white border of the box. So it seems like there's a little bit more variety. Is that the word we're looking for here? It looks like there's a little more variety. Tani and the Dodgers card. All right. First box is done. Let's carry on here. We have Bart Johnson, White Sox. think that means we have Series 1 hobby boxes back here at the shop. So that's cool. We've been waiting on those. Ladies and gentlemen, box number 2. Here we go, picking it up. Base cards, low numbered. Neil Cruz, Dusty Baker. They snuck old Dusty into the set. Yepez is even on their team this year. He was on their team 2 years ago when they made the playoffs as a rookie. Then didn't play at all last year and was in the minor leagues on a team that was terrible. Makes no sense. I don't know what's going on with that dude. Just forget how to play ball or what. We got Kyle Freeland. He was an all-star once upon a time. Jose Cuas, is he still in a Royals uniform? Oh, okay. Like, man, he's been getting touched up. Wisniewski, Dominguez rookie. Ooh, Manaya. He's a short print. Caminero. And we have an Aaron Nola Clubhouse Collection. Game used in napkin. For the Philadelphia Napkins. Going to Mr. Wayne Randolph, the first team to sell. It's because he's a Phillies guy. So that's what I'm talking about when I started keeping track of the order team selling. That the Phillies selling first means nothing to me. I just know that the guy who bought him is a Phillies dude. He wants the Phillies. J.P. Crawford. But if it was like the Reds are the first team to sell, or like the big hype team, you're like, wait, why did they sell? What's going on with them? Did they sell because people want them? Did we overprice them, underprice them? Is it just someone chasing Ellie? You know, you got to figure it out then. But when it's not a big name team, it's more interesting. So the white border, Kopech. Gallon. Here we chrome to 375 of Christian Yelich for the Brewers. There's the color we were asking for. Mr. Duncan, there you go. Brewers sold 15th, but Matt's a Brewers fan. Donovan, Weathers, J-Rod, Jake Cave. Great signature on Jake Cave. Dating like all the way back to 18 or 19 or something like that. Jake, what's up, dude? We got a white border Mauricio rookie for the Mets. It's Heritage release day. But nothing crazy. I do know for sure, Jake, so we talked to Topps a little bit yesterday. All hobby and megas of UFC are gone. Like, Topps doesn't have anymore. So that just means I have to go find some in the wild, essentially. Because they are all gone. So we'll try and get some hobby and stuff in here, but I don't know when that's going to happen. But the buyback program starts after this weekend. It goes until June 30th as far as the UFC stuff goes. The UFC buyback program in store. June 30th is when it ends. Told us yesterday. Big topper Harmon Killebrew for the Twins. We have supplies. But for those of you that don't know, jeez, I'm so bad at this. I'm the worst self-plugger here. There we go. We have 3 more breaks filling today, more Heritage. While we have it, Heritage is probably one of those things. Once we break what we have, we're probably not getting more. It's just a very labor-intensive product. It's not the most exciting break, but it's a fun. The product itself, I actually enjoy. It's just more of like a more intimate type of product. You get to open it up, open the packs up slow, nerd out about the details, try to find the missing things if they're there, you know. And then hopefully you hit a big auto. So hopefully we hit a big auto. There are hidden gems in the set again this year. We did pull a hidden gems chrome card last year. So even in Heritage, there's still, outside of the normal things you come to expect in Heritage, there's still a few wrinkles, a few solid things that are fun and not the same as the same old Mitch Keller. The low number. Andrew Abbott, Johan Duran.
Chip on my damn book. I didn't know I had a.
Rodon Correa. Sandoval for the Angels. Gavin Lux. Nice, we got an auto. It'll be the top card next up, I'm pretty sure. We have our first autograph coming. Luis Patino, Yoshida, and the Baltimore Orioles. Kyle, congrats, buddy. Jordan Westberg, Real One auto for Baltimore. Baltimore with more rookies. Him, Kirsten has like 25 RBIs in AAA already. Jackson Holiday just got called up today, so look for him in Series 2 or sometime here soon. Jackson Holiday is coming. As far as that relates to the store, we did order a case of 22 Bowman Draft Light yesterday for those looking for holiday cards. The kid's gonna be a big deal, we think. So we got another case of that coming. It won't be outrageous, but that way you can chase his Bowman cards for pretty reasonable. And you know, super long shot at a black and white Ray Wave auto of his, which probably sells for $1 bazillion. I haven't looked up one of those in a while. Arenado for the Cardinals.
Can't remember what I had, that guy. Did I give you? Did you take a picture of the autographs? I want that Kansas City quarterback.
You know, we have Mookie Betts to 375.
Yeah. I don't
Dodgers.
think I have him.
Mr. U, congrats. Mookie Betts been on a tear to start the season.
Well, Hurts too, but I don't know. I think Prescott might be better.
Severino. Sandoval with the white border. So yeah, we have a little more nuance, I guess, to the set this year. It's my early indication here. Camilo Doval, low number. I'm calling them low numbers. I don't know, short print. They're not that short printed though. It doesn't seem like. They never are. I'm not saying they're rare. It's a 100 card set of short prints. We have a big topper of Gaylord Perry, Cleveland. Just a reminder for those of you who haven't seen it yet, I did post a clip on all socials. Basically, the rest of the week, what we have planned. It's only 5 minutes or so. If you're local and you want to send some cards out to PSA, even if it's TCG, we have today and all day tomorrow to get them to us. After that, sports cards are fine. After that, TCG people, I can't guarantee you when the cards will ever make it out. Someone just brought in almost enough for us to do a bulk sub yesterday, so we took them and told them we'd get them sent out for them. So just let the TCG people know we got it going on. And then we'll do a Saturday night rips thing with personal boxes for anyone who wants to buy personal boxes. We'll see how that goes. I'll make more of a formal post about that eventually. Hopefully today or tomorrow. And I don't know. Topps Chrome Black is available on the website if you want to pre-order. Henry, we've done this before. Add the Dodgers to your cart and they'll disappear. You got them. If you have an order, you're good. You have the Dodgers in the second case. You're not confused. What's the approximate price to send out and get graded? It depends what you have, but we charge $25 a card as long as it's under $500 if we're talking about sports cards. You can send them the PSA yourself for like $19, I think, but you got to buy a $100 membership and you have to pay the shipping. We don't charge you anything other than a flat number, $25. That's it with insured shipping to and from. Even if you send cards yourself and you do not insure them on the way there to PSA, PSA is going to charge you insured shipping on the way back. And that's between $40 and $60 usually. So if you're not sending out enough cards, like, it significantly adds on to the cost there. But that's pretty much grading in a nutshell. Sports cards we send out all the time. The TCG stuff, we just don't get enough people coming in. Because quite frankly, there's not really quite frankly, but there's better suited companies for Pokemon if you're just looking to get a card you like slabbed. Like, you can go cheaper options than a lot of people do. Use CGC and SGC for Pokemon. Totally fine. We just send PSA because for sports cards, like it or not, agree with it or not, that's the company that gets you the most money for your valuables, and that's usually what people want when they want to send their card to get graded. And that's it. That's all of it. Ask me if I like PSA, and I'll give you an honest answer. The same way as ask me where to grade your card, and I'm going to give you the honest answer. So, I'm an authorized dealer for CGC. We don't send sports cards to CGC. Simply because the value. And that's not a knock on them or what they do. It's just, at the end of the day, the whole money part talks whether you like it or not. It's a hobby. I agree. But 95% of people that come in and talk about grading They want to grade so that their cards are worth more money. So that's it. That's the whole conversation. It's not my opinion. These are just facts. I speak in facts, and people want to argue with me, and it's like, listen, I'm not arguing with you. I don't care. Like, I don't care about one company or another. I think FCG might be the most transparent company in all of grading. But the market, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna convince people to buy one thing. I'm not an influencer. I just state facts. So that's it with grading. But $25 for sports cards. TCG is usually a little bit less. It just depends on what you have and what it is to get out, because the value, PSA also charges by value, which I don't agree with, but it's just the facts of the matter. Gary Sanchez. So TCG has different dollar amount thresholds for their costs. But yeah, if you didn't see Nico, check out the video I posted a little bit earlier today. It's everywhere: YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, etc. It's got all the information I know. I try to. Oh, the only thing that's not on that video is we will be participating in the National Hockey Card Day this weekend. Duran. Yoshida Chrome to $9.99, $6.61 out of $9.99 for the Red Sox. Rocchio for the Guardians. And we have a Mason Wynn white border rookie for the Cardinals. Rosarina for the Rays. Cole Dragons, Money Mike. Chester, what'd you say, dude? Chester, did you send a blink message? Oh, there they go. The emojis took a while to pop up. What's up, dude? What's up? The emojis are here. They weren't, but they are now. Got some orders coming in. I like it. So we move on into our next box. Box number 5 here in our first case of Heritage. Carlton Fisk. We have one rookie auto on the board so far. I'm right there with you, bud. Here we go, number 5. Michael Nelson Trout. Ta-da! He's having a good start to the year. You love to see it. You'd love for him to have just a whole healthy season. Just have no issues after the last few years. JJ Bleday just hit 50 bombs and knocking 150 and just remind everybody who he is. Oh my goodness, that'd be good. Pinstripe. Finding Nemo for the Mets. Walker Washburn. With the Nemo relic. Elder, Sawinski, Pete Crow, Santander, Baltimore, Ruiz back in the minors. Duffy, what's up, dude? How are you? It's Rippin' Heritage, a little bit different this year. Mostly what you come to expect, but a little bit more to break up the monotony of a break. I still think it's a fun product. I'm not saying just because it's a monotonous break doesn't make it a bad product at all. Any top secret? Yeah, there's a little bit new stuff, Chester. So there's still hidden gems. Like we pulled one of those last year. Those are like throughout multiple products. Also, if anyone sees my hand, I apologize. It's not going to hurt your cards. We had an accident on Monday, but you're going nowhere near that area of my hand, and it's clean and not anything. Just address that. John Gray. But there are white borders. Obviously, this is a colorful set, so this is a cool set in general. As far as I'm concerned, I like the 75 design personally. I'm not saying everyone does, but like, come on. That's fun. But you have white borders, these right here. So Sal Frelick. I don't know print runs of these. Nothing says. It doesn't even say that the black borders are numbered to 50 this year. So we can assume, but I don't know. All the White Sox are injured again with Moncada going down yesterday. Just can't do the whole White Sox training staff. Fire them. I don't know. They need a whirlpool or something. Or get a Pilates instructor. These dudes can't even run to first base. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Former #1 prospect in all of baseball, Moncada. Luis Roberts down. Eloy's broken again. I don't know if it's the guys or the staff, but they're the most injured team in America, it seems like. It's unbelievable. They were already facing an uphill battle this year, and now their 3 best offensive players are on the shelf. Ooh. Jake Rogers. I don't know how he got to the White Sox, but my goodness. It's going to be a long year for those guys. Fujinami. I'm not even talking trash either. It's like almost just sad at this point. Like, darn. They're not the Athletics, so the organization isn't, the Athletics is the wildest I don't know how they're allowed to be doing what they're doing right now. His comments he made about watching Judge hit homers in that minor league field is just appalling. I don't know how there's any Athletics fans. It would just be great if there was no fans to welcome them in Vegas. It's just so mind-numbing to me. Not that you guys ask for my commentary on baseball issues, but it's like the guy just simply hates the team. Or he doesn't care about his team. He wants to see all the good baseball players, and he'll just wait for them to come to his stadium. And he just has his team so that he can see all the other teams. I don't know. Who is this guy? Foucault. Stephen Foucault. Texas Rangers. 75 buyback card. So, Henry, very interesting you bring that up, dude, for real, because I'm not so convinced that, and I hate the pitch clock. Let's say that. I don't like the pitch clock. I'm not pro pitch clock at all. But there was a study that came out last year in the NFL that basically said the first 3 or 4 weeks of the season was the absolute highest time period of the NFL season for them to get soft tissue injuries. And that's because that's their acclimation time to full game speed. So that makes sense for every major sport across the board. This is the first time these guys have really, like, yeah, they have spring training, but it's not the same. So they're just really ramping it up for the first times. They're getting in jams, getting out of jams, having to work. Yeah, they're having to work quickly too. But yeah, they have to work. There's no downtime for them to take a deep breath, to recompose. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what the pitch clock has to do with it. But before we attack the pitch clock, and I hate the pitch clock, but before we attack it, they are still getting their bodies in game shape. So in May, if we're still seeing arms blow off left and right, then yeah, there's a problem. But I think they said that last year pitching injuries were down a little bit from the previous year. But you also can't take that stat at face value either, because I think the Mets general manager or former general manager just got punished for breaking the injury list rules. So they're not honest about injuries all the time either. Like, they put players on the injured list from time to time that are not injured simply to either keep them on the team or to not have to cut them and pay them if we're getting towards the end of the season. We've seen some roster manipulation with the use of the injured list. So when you say, hey, injuries are down from last year, well, yeah, you started enforcing the injury list rules a lot more last year. So yeah, maybe there's less manipulation and really not a decrease in injuries. There's a lot more that goes into it, but Pav won't schedule a podcast for us to talk about it. So if you guys want to get into it, we can get into it here on the breaks. Bauer still can't find a job. Yeah, that's ridiculous. That's I'm not even afraid to say it. That's a personal vendetta. Bauer is blacklisted. That goes back to before any of that. Manfred hates that guy. Literally hates him. That's not even a secret. Those two don't like each other, and that sucks because Manfred's like, hey, I know as the commissioner of baseball, I work for you guys, the owners, but if you don't sign, or if any one of you signs him, I'm going to treat the other 29 of you better. I guarantee that's what's going on behind the scenes. Because one unhappy owner isn't enough to get the commissioner out. So, if Manfred doesn't want anyone to sign Bauer, I guarantee there's some rule going on behind the scenes that no one will ever hear about. Same thing with that Yankees letter. Unseal that Yankees letter. I've heard rumors that's the most damning letter in baseball history, essentially. So, baseball's got some problems. And a lot of it's Manfred, man. What's going on with Ohtani and these bets? That story don't add up, man. The uniforms. Riley Green blew the leg out of his pants yesterday, sliding into home plate. And then you got guys like Marcelo Ozuna who get celebrated. Topps made a post about Marcelo Ozuna being a good human yesterday. Bullshit, pal. He's on a cop's body camera with his hands around a lady's neck. It's on camera. You can see it. Factual, visual proof, whether convicted or not, there's video evidence of it taking place. And that dude still has a job, makes money, and is still a role model for children. But Bauer likes to do strange stuff in the sack, got set up, doesn't have a job. Urias can't play in the big leagues because he did bad things. Addison Russell did bad things. He's gone, but Ozuna's the one that gets a pass. I don't understand. And then the uniforms. Yeah, the uniforms are a disaster. How many teams don't even have their full assortment of uniforms right now? It's unbelievable. This is what you get when you break here with Underground. Someone who actually likes baseball. I love the sport. We'll talk about anything as long as I'm up to speed with it. It's hard to be up to speed with it, but yeah, there's a whole lot of things that don't make a whole lot of sense. But yeah, Bauer, I don't like Bauer. I'm on the record saying that I'm not a Bauer guy. That goes all the way back to Cincinnati. Like, I don't care for the dude. He's good enough to pitch in the big leagues and would help a lot of teams' pitching staff. And there's no reason for him to not play other than a personal, literal Manfred said, we can't sign you. That's it. It's the only thing. Here we go. Our first one of the break, a black border of Severino. We can somewhat assume that this is a print run of 50, but we don't know it to be true because I haven't seen it on anyone's product information sheet. Rowdy John Tellez. What a strange middle name for your first name to be Rowdy. Then you settle it down with a name so tame as John. That's not very rowdy. 375, it's Nestor. For sure, yeah, no, I'm not saying, you know what I mean. He's great at marketing, but like it goes all the way back to when he had his brand on his belt, and Manfred didn't like that. It's like, dude, I'm trying to help the game of baseball here, and Manfred don't want anything to do with it. So those two just, you know, it's bad. It sucks. It's unfortunate, really, because I'm of the philosophy that I want to watch the best players play baseball. I've said it numerous times. Once my team, my preferred team of fandom is gone, especially in baseball, once the Cubs are eliminated, like when we get into playoff time, I don't care who wins. I want to watch the best product possible because I love the game of baseball. I want to watch the best baseball. I want to watch major league, high level, elite talent filled baseball. And that's why I say Babe Ruth isn't the best baseball player of all time, because he didn't play against the best competition. We live in a world today where you have access to the globe, where you can put the best players on earth in the same place. Bauer still belongs among the best players on earth. Sign him. What are we doing? Major League Baseball, by not signing him, is literally saying we don't want the best players in our organization. Because Manfred is unhappy. Get over it, Rob. Bozo Bob strikes back. Come the deadline. I mean, if he signs anywhere by the deadline, that'll be awesome. He signs anywhere, that's awesome, because he deserves to be signed. I think whatever organization signs him is going to have the balls to be like, hey, we're doing it. Deal with it. Because the Marcell Ozuna thing is just wild. If Marcell Ozuna wasn't in baseball, I would probably be like, all right, fine, whatever. But you can't have him and not anyone else just because he didn't get charged. Of course his wife's going to drop charges against him because they're in love or whatever. But that still doesn't make it right. Put your hands around a lady's neck. If you know what I mean? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Oh, back to Heritage Baseball. Freddie Peralta, 73 for the, or number 73 for the Brewers. Chapman too, yeah. Chapman got suspended though. And again, Marcell Ozuna got suspended, but yeah, Chapman did too. A funny story about Aroldis Chapman. What is it, Prodigy or Orgy? One of those like techno bands had a song called "Smack My Bitch Up," and the Cubs, the dude who plays the music in the stadium, he played that song when Chapman took the bump, and he got fired over it. But yeah, Aroldis Chapman is on that list of domestic losers, but he gets a job because he throws 100 miles an hour. And his even involved like a gun, I think, too, shooting his gun off in his garage or some shit like that. I'm not sure. But yeah, that was wild. And that, I believe that was when he was on the Cubs. And the guy who played the music for the Cubs didn't like Chapman and didn't like what he did and didn't like that they made the move for him. And when he took the bump for the first time, I'm sure you could find that video somewhere. that night, the Cubs fired that dude. Oh, you're done. That's the last song you'll ever be playing here. Wow. You're that sensitive? Due to crime, you gotta do the public backlash for the duration of your career. And I'm sure there's more too. You just forget about them as soon as they go away. That one dude, the original Wander Franco, I forget his name already, from the Pirates. He was doing weird stuff with young people. He was a relief. Felipe Vasquez. He changed his name. He used to have a different name. Romero, maybe? But he was like an all-star reliever. Got yanked out for being a weirdo. Now they said Wander, they have until June 1st to charge Wander, or it's like going to get dropped. But then the same thing, it said he could still not play in baseball again. Right, Henry, I'm right there with you, but that was the man's protest. So I always Google the whole Wander thing just to find out for updates. And the last thing I found was that the Dominican Republic has until June 1st to like actually charge him, and apparently they're having a hard time getting what they need to charge him. Like Wander might beat this, and even with those damning text messages, I'm not saying it's right or wrong or anything. Like, I'll let the legal people do the legal thing. But it did say that even if he didn't get charged, he could still, it's still possible that he would never play in the big leagues again because of the domestic policies. Yeah, Urias is done. Yeah. But that was like the second time for him, right? He kind of got away with it the first time it came to light. But here we go. Box number 7. Yeah. Urias was there and then he wasn't. Oh, Rizzo to 575 for the Yanks. Kyle Finnegan. Brendan Rodgers for the Rockies. Luciano Perdomo. Alex Spees autograph for the Texas Rangers. Kevin. Congratulations, sir. Little Spees auto. Stuart Fairchild. Bailey Falter. Tony's got to get away with his gambling first, Henry. That's a real problem. Because I'm not saying he did anything wrong, but the way the story changed and how fast it changed, it's obvious something's getting covered up. So, I mean, it's obvious as day. Like, it's more than, it's not what we're being told. And I'm not saying that he really could have not known, and he really could have been trying to do the right thing with good intentions. But that story changed fast and multiple times. So that's going to be interesting. He's got to get through that first before we talk about greatness, things of that nature. It's fine. Not even it's still a thing, pal. There's no concluded investigation and the report and what have you. It's definitely a thing. I'm sure it's going to get swept under the rug. But that's a huge issue when you're keeping a guy like Pete Rose out. You talk about $500,000 that you didn't know just hopped out of your bank account. Who's got the ability to pull $500,000 out of anyone's bank account? I'm pretty sure there's got to be a chain of command as to how that money gets out of that account in that amount of money. So if you sent it yourself and you were trying to do the right thing and didn't know any better, it's tied to you and you're going to get in trouble for it. But if Uncle Rob comes and helps you out because you're the big international superstar, we have ourselves a fall guy in the interpreter. So we'll see what they say, but I'm not convinced that we were told the truth. And because it's LA, where you can buy your way out of anything, it must be nice, Henry. Must be nice. Who else are they going to sign? Dodgers got any money to sign anyone? Who's worth some money that's not signed yet? Dodgers got contracts for days. I love it. They got all the money to spend. Joe Rudy. Oh, it's going to be a thing. It's going to be the biggest of things. But do you think he's going to be any good? Like, I don't know. Japanese pitchers always scare me till they perform in the MLB. Is Yamamoto going to be as good as we think? Cubs people are going nuts over Imanaga, but he's only pitched 10 innings because his last start there was rain. He's been scoreless for 10 innings, but big league season is a lot longer than 10 innings. Yeah, let Pete in. I'm good with that. Oh, also, speaking of hot bets tonight, not financial advice. Not at all. Not telling you what to do. I like the Diamondbacks to score 6 runs today. Here we are. Number 8. Carson Kelly. Number to 575, Sal Frelick. Mr. Duncan, there you go, sir. Bellotti. Brian Wu. You love to see it. You love to see it. Devers. Cosgrove for the Orioles. I don't know. I'm doing this right now, Henry. Couldn't tell you. Rutschman, Harper, Buxton, Martinez, Williams, Josiah Gray. There was like 15 when we started. Austin Wells is here for the New York Yankees with an on-card auto. Going to Mr. Fowler. John, I hope you're feeling better, dude. Brother told me to give you a shout out on the last one, dude, and I apologize. I forgot. In one ear and out the other. We hear John's having some issues, man. We just want to say we hope you're doing better, bud. And I'm never going to say go Yankees. But congratulations on your Austin Wells autograph. Candelario, Altman, Eflin, and something about a Superdome. So 3 autos already. We still have 4 boxes left. Hopefully we get a few more before we get out of here. Leody Taveras. Soto in the pinstripes. Jared Triolo. The white border. And Kerry Carpenter for the Tigers. Uvalde, Schwarber, Baseball Extra with some highlights. Mountcastle with the white border. I don't watch the Yankees, dude, so I didn't see it, but that is cool. That is cool. God, the Yankees are going to extend him too, and it's going to break my heart. Such a big Juan Soto fan. He's in the worst place ever. He would never go to St. Louis because St. Louis is too boring for him, and I get that. So I don't got to worry about him going there. He's never going to the White Sox because, well, the White Sox would never spend the money. And, you know, the Yankees are like the only team I don't like that would do it, and they really want to spend that money. And I don't like it. Even though the Dodgers are like the evil empire now, the Dodgers spend all the money. The Mets tried to spend the money and it blew up in their face. So now they're going to be eating prorated deals and whatnot for a while. They might not want to spend all that money again. Only Chrome Update has sold, so it's like still where it's at. A couple of Chrome Update teams have sold since we started, but no Heritage teams. And I'm pretty sure we're cheaper than people that are filling way more cases than I am. The MLB just needs to get rid of bad owners like Fisher. Fisher makes money off of teams like the Dodgers spending money because half of the luxury tax money gets sent to the owners, I believe. The other half is like, we broke it down one time on the podcast, but basically half of the money that teams pay in luxury tax goes back to the other teams that don't break the luxury tax or whatever. So you basically get paid to be uncompetitive. So if you don't want to put a competitive product on the field, you can literally just make money off of the other team spending money. Like I couldn't see myself owning a team and being content with only 3,000 or 4,000 people in my stands. I'd be beside myself. I'd be in the stands with the people like, how do we get some more people in here? I don't know. It blows my mind. There's some bad owners in baseball. And I'm not saying you got to spend money to win, because there's teams that don't have a lot of money to spend that still use all their resources to the best of their abilities. Then there's teams that just literally flat out refuse to compete. they found what they had to find some like toxic workplace stuff to do. Same thing with the Clippers owner. They caught him up in a bunch of racist stuff and made him sell his team. When I forget his name. Dude was a piece of work. But yeah, once you do something real bad, they will they will make you sell. Box number 9. Looking for more ink. If there's a hot box in this year's version, we haven't found it yet. Pays to go over 4. Yeah, see, that's awesome. And that's what I'm saying. I wonder how much money just Ohtani will generate. Ellie to 375 for the Reds. That's going to be a banger today for Cincinnati. Chip. Congrats, Chip. I'll beat your ass, Chip. Sorry. I really won't. I mean no harm. It's just a hilarious movie. Ellie De La Cruz to 375 with the Chrome Refractor. Dubon, the Astros. Oh my goodness. Henry, that's insane. That's insane. You guys are still California's wild, dude. Henry, what do you charge? Like, I don't know what a DJ service costs, but like, I assume you get people to pay you a lot of money, just being in California. Midwestern people, we don't play that. That's nuts. That's absolutely nuts. Soroka, he's good. $60. Oh. I mean, a beer at Wrigley's like $12. I haven't been to a game this year, so I don't know if they went up. Grandal, it depends on what you get. But they're all within a couple dollars of each other. But Chicago's a pretty expensive stadium for concessions anyway. Like the White Sox the White Sox stadium is pretty sweet. They have good food. Like that's the thing. Like it's wild. Like the White Sox have good things about their organization as far as getting fans in, and fans still at the end of the day want a good on-field product that they don't really have because the White Sox don't load that place up, and they have great brats and hot dogs and like they got like Dippin' Dots for the kids and cotton candy and all the stuff that the kids want, and it's quality. It's not garbage. But yeah, like, and the prices are very reasonable too for their concessions. But at the end of the day, people don't want to sit in the stands eating peanuts and watching their team lose by 20 runs every day. White border Henry Davis. You gotta have something good. I mean, yeah, I'll go there when another team's in town I want to see. No problem. No problem. It's usually not too cramped. If the weather's nice, that's even better. It's easy to get in and out of that place, especially where we live. Like the White Sox Stadium's super easy to get to, super easy to get out of. Chicago's farther away, harder to park at, costs more money, and we'll still go there even when they suck because it's just we know that they're trying to be an organization. Oh, the entrance! Oh my gosh, you roasted away. That was embarrassing. I hope they never do anything like that again. That was really embarrassing. Jonah Heim, and I sleep with a Cubs blanket, and I'm 33 years old. You know what I mean? I love the Cubs, but oh boy, what were they running through? It's like if they let the dude Kickin' Wing from Joe Dirt do the fireworks display for opening day, and he just brought snakes and sparklers. Like, oh my gosh. Pena, like that was not good. So bad. But I mean, they tried, I guess. I don't know. Oh, Jaws. Bum bum bum. We got a Jaws card in the set. Gonna have to randomly award that to someone. Luke Weaver. No, no, they had none of it. No scooter sticks. Period. Just absolutely nothing. It's not good. Other than that, go Cubs, go. The Railcats have better fireworks than that. Underground Case Breaks, proud partner of the Gary South Shore Railcats. I don't know if you guys know that or not. This here card shop is a proud supporter of our local baseball team. They put on a tremendous fireworks display. And we'll have a big old sign on their concourse this year. So that's exciting. That's exciting, Kyle. Cold Sparks machines? Henry, what's that, dude? I don't know. I don't know what you mean. I know you got it going on in the DJ world. And I know California is just insanely expensive. Where they were talking about McDonald's owners in California are like, people are only going to pay so much for a Happy Meal. So the Happy Meal's like $8 or $9 in California. I honestly don't know what it is here, though. My kids ask for Happy Meals. I'm just like, alright, whatever. Fine. They just want the toy. I think this is our hot box. So the hot box will return. Oh yeah, they definitely got them from Alibaba, dude, or Wish or something. But yeah, they're terrible. Whatever those were bad. They could have called the WWE or something and figured out where to get their pyro stuff at. The fire department's literally across the street from Wrigley's. Left field gate. Oh shit, they closed it last year actually, or two years ago. Like, there was literally a Chicago fire department with trucks and everything right outside the left field wall on Waveland. So I guess maybe not now, but they could cover any type of fireworks they wanted to go for over there. And here we go, folks. It is hot box time. Hot box time. We have Tovar with a relic for the Rockies. I just bought one of their fire department hats when they were having their going out of business or closing up sale thing. Ohtani, first purple chrome. These are not numbered chromes. You just get one box like this in every hobby case. So why haven't you stopped in the store to buy your box of Heritage today? Luciano. Pavetta with a white border. Gavin Williams, purple chrome. Tommy Henry. Jake Rogers. Brandon Nimmo. Dominguez with the purple chrome. Jose Tena, Nick Pavetta, Reed Detmers, Machado, CJ Abrams for the Nationals. I think he homered yesterday. Michael Nelson, Trout. Second Trout. Votto. Julio Rodriguez. Luis Arias. George Kirby. Matt McClain. Bryce Jarvis with a white border. Jordan Walker. John Gray with the low number, high number, high number, low number. Short print. Soderstrom. Bautista. Nick Gonzalez for the Pirates. Zach Gallen, second time I think we've seen Zach. Last little bit, Owen White for the Rangers. McClanahan. Volpe. Santander. And Acuna. Dominguez. We are down to our last two. We have Bruce Dahl Canton as a topper. Two boxes left. Hopefully we get another auto. Love to get two, of course. We want all the ink we can get. Maybe even red ink to really get it going. But we've had a few nice cards in this one. Tons of stuff to look at. As always, please go over your cards when you get them. Make sure you're not, or make sure, you know, the variations and things like that. Look for them, pick them out if we didn't grab them. Not grab them, but like identify them. Sorry, it's midday. I'm getting a lot of distractions, emails and order forms and things to do. Should just do this break. Ornelas Gray, Eli Morgan, Kopech. And Soderstrom with a game-used bat relic. Oakland. Jimmy to Jim with the A's in this one. Corey Julks. Adolis Garcia. Card number 86. White border, Giancarlo Stanton with his 400th home run. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Ty France. Maybe this is a white border for that. Game 5. Alexis Diaz for the Reds. Gonna have to get some more sleeves here in a second to finish this up. There's a lot more sleeved cards than what we had in the Heritage High number case the other day. We did that on Sunday. But we need another auto. We have one more box to do it. Big auto. Big auto in this last one. Let's do it. Alright, folks, that is it. And as far as opening up new boxes, we have more filling. Need your help to get it up there, though. If you want to see some more rip, we got to sell some more spots. Once I get off here, I'll get real annoying in my efforts to sell more spots. Richie Zisk. Yeah, red ink at the end of the case would be good. Alright, folks, here we go. Last box, 2024 Heritage Baseball. Let's end with an auto. I don't see a relic, so that's fun. That's fun. Let's end with some red ink. We have Giancarlo Stanton. Fujinami for the Orioles. Joey Votto. Oh, darn it. Jarren Duran, the Red Sox. So we're going to end with 3 autos unless we get an extra hit, which we saw in the last case. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but Duran, the relic for the Red Sox. Here comes a colorful chrome. Is Gavin Williams to 575 for the Guardians. Felix Bautista. 20 people watching across all platforms. Do me a favor, hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel, follow the page, tell your friends. That's how we grow. Tell them about the card shop. If they're not into breaks, we do more than that too. A whole website of products. An eBay store for singles. We have some singles on the website. Kyle likes to post them on eBay. Gross. Or just come check out the store. The store is awesome. It's Heritage Release Day. Blasters, Hobbies. In the store, Mega Boxes on Friday. Mackenzie Gore. Lane Thomas. Corbin Burns with the white border. And as always, we have more breaks filling now. Heritage, Chrome Update, Sterling. It's real expensive, but it's going to fill one day. The no-hitter. So Lorenzen. Corey Lee, Nick Allen, Samad Taylor, Cole and Snell, Yankees. So we gotta randomize this card. Couldn't roll my eyes harder at that, but we're going to. It's gonna cost $1 to run a random for a card that's not worth $1, but it's not a base card, so we gotta randomize it. Kevin Newman. So we will find a winner for it. No worries. I'm not upset about it. It's just I can't just flip a coin for it. So it's definitely a parallel. We just don't know the rarity of that parallel. So folks, I'm gonna set up the randomizer here for a couple of gentlemen's. Get logged in. Cole, Snell, white border. So switch screens here. 4 more times on the dice roll. 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yankees, Garrett Cole. So Garrett Cole. We'll get the white parallel card. I'll come back over here. I have to explain that to her. I already know that. Alright, thanks everybody for filling this bad boy up. We got more filling, ready to rip whenever it's full, as long as it's business hours. Don't fill the thing at 6:30 and expect me to do a 2-hour break. Gonna tell you we'll do it tomorrow. So fill it up. The earlier you fill the stuff up, the happier I am. Not that my schedule matters to you, but at the end of the day, if you walk into the restaurant 10 minutes before it closes and want to have a 3-course meal, they're gonna hate your guts. So I will never hate your guts. I'm just saying. Austin Wells For the Yankees with an on-card auto, congratulations, Mr. John. We had a Ellie De La Cruz Chrome Refractor to 375. Alex Spees auto for the Rangers and Jordan Westberg for the Orioles. Then we had Detmers, Williams to 575. Duran, Soderstrom, Dominguez, Tovar, Henry Davis with the white border. Alec Thomas, Frelick to 575. Rizzo to 575. Turner, Nestor to 375. Severino, black border. Sal, white border rookie. Nimmo, pinstripe win, white border. Yoshida to 999. Longoria, Betts to 375. Mauricio, Yelich to 375. Nola, Garrett to 999. And Bailey. Falter, thank you guys very much. Hopefully you enjoy the rest of your day. And if you're in an upcoming break, hopefully